Everyone thinks that Superman vs. Metro Man would be an epic clash between two alien heroes with nearly identical powers, but it's not even close. And I'm gonna break down every reason why this fight ends before it even begins. Starting with their actual feats, because demonstrated power is everything. Metro Man, from the 2010 masterpiece film Megamind, is an alien from the Glowpunk Quadrant, sent to Earth as an infant during his planet's doom by a black hole. He's raised by a wealthy family, Lord and Lady Scott becoming Metro City's protector and Megamind's rival. His backstory mirrors Superman's, but with comedic twists. He grows up privileged and heroic, bullying young Megamind in school. The film presents him as Metro City's idolized defender, clashing with villain Megamind since childhood.
That was the day I met Mr. Goody Two-Shoes.
A baby can fly.
It was there that I once again ran into Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. He bought their affections with showmanship, extravagant gifts of deliciousness. Evil is sent to quiet time in the corner.
But backstory doesn't win fights, power does, and Metro Man's is insane. Strength operates at city destruction levels. Metro Man collapses buildings by leaning against them. He catches and stops Megamind's ship, which is large enough to carry multiple people and equipment. When Titan, powered by Metro Man's abilities, level cities and throws skyscrapers, that's Metro Man's strength being demonstrated. His heat vision destroys substantial structures. His strength feats scale to city destruction via heat vision alone. That's impressive, but we need to keep that benchmark in mind. City level. Speed is where Metro Man's reputation really comes from. His standout feat involves perceiving time as frozen during a death ray attack. He reflects on life, reads books, leaves and re-enters scenes before impact. Fans calculated this is faster than light, equating 1 second to a day in his perception.
My head wasn't in the game that day. Using my super speed, I decided to go clear my head. Tried to get my mind off how I was feeling. Began to realize, despite all my powers, each and every citizen of Metro had something I didn't. A choice. I've always had to be what the city wanted me to be. Then it suddenly hit me. I can be whatever I want to be. No one said this hero thing had to be a lifetime gig.
This time freeze ability is hyped as unbeatable in casual matchup discussions. If Metro Man can move while everyone else is frozen, how do you even counter that? The perception feat suggests relativistic or near light speeds, giving him theoretical advantages against opponents who can't match that perception. Durability shows no explicit on-screen damage. Metro Man tanks explosions without visible harm. When Titan, possessing Metro Man's power, survives missiles and building crashes, that demonstrates the durability threshold. Metro Man never shows injury in the film, suggesting high resistance to conventional damage. But here's a critical limitation. We never see Metro Man tested by anything beyond Earth-level threats. His durability is impressive against what Megamind throws at him, but Megamind's weapons are Earth technology-based, even if they're advanced. There's no planetary scale threat pushing Metro Man to his limits. Other abilities round out his power set. Super hearing that detects ants miles away, flight that crosses city distances rapidly, laser vision powerful enough to destroy city blocks, invulnerability that makes conventional weapons irrelevant, powers transferable via DNA to Titan and HAL. Metro Man's abilities mirror Superman's but are limited to what's shown in one film. There are no decades of comic feats, no multiple writers pushing his capabilities higher, no escalating threats requiring him to demonstrate planetary or cosmic level power. But it's still looking good for Metro Man. So we've established Metro Man's capabilities objectively. Now let's look at what Superman brings. Superman, originating from Krypton as Kal-El, sent to Earth as a baby before his planet's destruction, raised by Jonathan and Martha Kent in Smallville, Kansas. His story begins on doomed Krypton, where scientists Jor-El and Lara sent their infant son to Earth in a rocket ship moments before planetary explosion. Crash landing in Smallville, he's found and raised by farmers who instilled Midwestern values of truth, justice, and humility. As Clark Kent, he grows into his powers under Earth's yellow sun, becoming Metropolis's protector. This origin has evolved across comics, with variations like pre-crisis time travel to observe Krypton's end and the 1978 Christopher Reeve version. But origin stories don't win fights. Demonstrated capabilities do, and Superman's capabilities span over 8 decades of comics and films. Strength operates at planetary to universal scale. Superman lifts infinite weights in some storylines, representing endless realities. He tows star systems in comics, comics, he moves entire planets. In films, he shifts tectonic plates and survives black hole-like singularities. Superman's strength feats are vast. He doesn't just destroy cities, he can accidentally destroy cities by not holding back. His upper limits have been tested against cosmic tier threats repeatedly. When Superman punches at full power, the consequences are geological. The infamous infinite book feat represents this symbolically, lifting books containing infinite realities. While that's high-end scaling, even his consistent showings put him at moving planetary masses and fighting beings who threaten solar systems. Speed achieves and exceeds faster than light travel. Superman outruns time itself in some stories. He travels through dimensions via velocity. He reacts to omega beams, which track targets across space instantly. Comics show him circling Earth in seconds and traveling interstellar distances rapidly. Superman keeps pace with Flash, the fastest man alive, and reacts to attacks from beings who move at speeds making light look slow. His perceptions function at these speeds too. When omega beams, which are explicitly faster than light and never miss, come at him, Superman dodges them through prediction and reactions.
We're gonna have to move, fast.
Not a problem for me.
They're splitting up!
They're locked on us!
This isn't time-stop perception like Metro Man. This is actually moving faster than light across measurable distances. Superman has traveled to other star systems, other dimensions, and through time via sheer speed. That's demonstrated travel speed with distance covered, not just perception. Durability survives universal scale threats. Superman tanks multiversal threats in crossover comics. He survives point-blank supernovas. He regenerates from atomic dispersion. His weakness to kryptonite and magic is well known, but he overcomes these through willpower in many stories. Superman's durability has been tested by attacks that destroy planets, by beings whose punches crack dimensional barriers, by reality warping powers. He's fought Darkseid, who operates on new god physics beyond normal reality. He survived attacks from Doomsday, who killed him, but he came back stronger. The key point: Superman's durability is tested against threats that would vaporize planets. Metro Man's durability is tested against threats that destroy buildings. The scale difference is multiple orders of magnitude. Other abilities expand his versatility. Genius intellect that learns languages instantly, super senses that hear across planets, heat vision hot as the sun's core, freeze breath that can cool to absolute zero, X-ray vision that sees through anything except lead. Superman's power set isn't just hit hard and move fast. He has tactical options for any scenario. Need to freeze an opponent? Freeze breath. Need to attack from range? Heat vision that melts continents. Need to find someone? Super hearing and X-ray vision that scan the planet. Combat experience spans fighting gods, aliens, and Crisis. Superman's moral code and extensive combat history against beings like Darkseid give him strategic depth. He's fought magical beings, Kryptonian criminals and equal power, cosmic tyrants, and reality warpers. He's teamed with the Justice League against threats that endanger the multiverse. Superman's narrative emphasizes duty and growth through trials. He doesn't quit when bored. He doesn't retire when unchallenged. He keeps fighting because it's right, which gives him mental fortitude Metro Man lacks. The consistency factor matters. Superman's feats are vast and consistent across 80+ years of publication. Multiple writers, multiple continuities, but the core capabilities remain. Planetary plus strength, faster than light speed, durability against cosmic threats, versatile power set, strategic intelligence, and unwavering heroism. Metro Man's feats come from one 95-minute film. There's no decades of escalation, no consistency testing across multiple writers and threats. His power ceiling is defined by what DreamWorks Animation chose to show in Megamind, not by decades of comic book writers one-upping each other. So we've established both fighters objectively. Metro Man with city-level threats and time perception speed, Superman with planetary to cosmic feats and demonstrated faster than light travel. Now let's see what happens when they actually fight. While the outcome is clear, understanding why it plays out is what matters. Scenario 1, Speed Battle. This is the scenario Metro Man supporters point to. If Metro Man can perceive time as frozen and move while Superman is quote-unquote stopped, doesn't that give him the win? Here's the problem. Metro Man's speed feed is perception-based. He perceives time slowly, reads books, reflects on life. But the actual distance he covers during that frozen time is measured in city blocks at most. He moves around Metro City, but we don't see him crossing continents or planets. Superman's speed feats involve actual distance traveled at faster than light velocities. He crosses interstellar space. He outruns time-based attacks. He reacts to omega beams, which are explicitly faster than light homing attacks that bend space. I think this leans towards Superman's reactions being comparable or superior to Metro Man's time freeze because Superman dodges FTL attacks and matches speedsters. Even if Metro Metro Man perceives Superman as moving slowly, can he actually hurt Superman in that state? The scenario plays out with Metro Man activating his time perception, moving at what feels like normal speed to him while the world is frozen. He approaches Superman and throws a punch. His city level strength connects with Superman's planetary durability body. Nothing happens. Superman's durability exceeds anything Metro Man has demonstrated harming. Meanwhile, Superman's perception isn't frozen. He's fought Flash, who moves faster than Metro Man's time perception suggests. Superman reacts, counters, and his speed feats include demonstrated FTL travel, not just perception. Scenario 2, straight brawl. No tricks, no time perception, just two flying bricks trading blows. Metro Man's strength collapses buildings. Superman's strength moves planets. Metro Man's punches generate city block destroying force. Superman's punches, when unrestrained, have planetary consequences. The gap is enormous. Metro Man's durability has never been tested beyond Earth weapons. Superman's durability has been tested by beings who destroy planets casually. When Metro Man hits Superman, he's hitting somebody whose body has tanked supernova level attacks. When Superman hits Metro Man, he's hitting someone whose durability ceiling is completely unknown beyond Earth weapons don't hurt him. Superman's planetary feats eclipse Metro Man's building level demonstrations. In a brawl, Superman lands planet shattering blows while Metro Man lands city block shattering blows. The accumulated damage heavily favors Superman. Scenario 3, tactical approach. What if both fighters use strategy instead of just brawling? Superman's genius intellect and combat experience against gods, aliens, and Crisis give him strategic depth. He's fought Darkseid, mastered Kryptonian martial arts, and teamed up with the Justice League. His tactical options include heat vision from range, freeze breath to slow opponents, super breath to create hurricanes, x-ray vision to find weaknesses, and super hearing to track movements. Metro Man's strategic showing involves faking his death to retire. His combat experience is beating Megamind repeatedly, which requires minimal strategy given his power advantage. He relies on overwhelming force and perception speed, not complex tactics. Superman analyzes Metro Man's capabilities, recognizes the speed perception as dangerous, but tests Metro Man's durability with progressively stronger attacks. Once Superman realizes Metro Man can't actually hurt him significantly, he adjusts to end the fight efficiently. Metro Man's lack of combat drive becomes critical here. He retired because unchallenged power bored him.
I'm alive.
But we saw your skeleton.
You both deserve the truth. We were kind of going through the motions. Using my super speed, I decided to go clear my head. Then I realized we had done this same silly charade our entire lives, but I just felt stuck. But what about what I wanted to do? Then it suddenly hit me. I do have a choice. That's when I got the brilliant idea to fake my death. So I borrowed a prop from a nearby nursing school. Metro Man was finally dead.
Against Superman, someone who genuinely challenges him for the first time, does Metro Man push through or does he back down? His character suggests he might not have the determination Superman demonstrates. Scenario 4, environmental factors. Location matters in superhero battles. Does environment change outcomes? In Metro City, Metro Man has home advantage knowledge, but Superman's super senses negate that quickly. In Metropolis, Superman has access to potential equipment or allies. In neutral space, neither has advantages. The problem for Metro Man is Superman can fight in any environment. Deep space, Superman survives indefinitely. Underwater, Superman doesn't need to breathe frequently. Inside a star, Superman's durability handles it, powered by solar energy. Earth City, Superman holds back to avoid collateral damage but still outclasses Metro Man. Metro Man's showings are exclusively in Earth City environments. We don't know if he can survive in space or extended periods, though he likely can given his power set. But even in ideal conditions for Metro Man, the power gap remains. Scenario 5, psychological warfare. Superman fights for justice, holding back to protect people. Metro Man protects, but quits when unchallenged. How does psychology affect this? If they fight in populated areas, both would initially hold back to avoid casualties. Superman has vastly more experience fighting while protecting civilians. His control over his strength is precise from decades of practice. Metro Man holds back too, but his control is less tested. As the fight escalates, Superman's unwavering heroism keeps him focused. Metro Man's boredom with unchallenged power might make him less motivated when he realizes Superman is genuinely stronger. The mental age goes to the the hero who never quits versus the hero who literally quit and faked his death. Superman's moral code and unyielding heroism contrast with Metro Man's self-aware performance, implying Superman has psychological advantages in prolonged conflict. So, based on everything we've covered, who actually wins? Superman dominates completely. Superman lands planet-shattering blows that Metro Man's untested durability likely can't handle, while Metro Man's building level attacks don't threaten Superman's cosmic tested durability. If you enjoyed this video and want to see why Omni-Man vs. Metro Man isn't close, click the video on the screen.